Cray here, and it is June 1, and we have just left 1795. Some takeaways. Crothers really does a dynamite job with the character of Nathan Forbes, and you can just imagine how frustrated he must have been having to go back to Joe Haskell. At least they let Joe get kind of crazy. There are certain things that inform, I have discovered, my choice of author. Vicky, I have only writing a couple of notes, and they're very brief. The reason for that is that she's not someone who's going to want to leave a paper trail. Josette, I don't know what a dame like that's going to write. Frankly, she's not that interesting to me. She seems to spend most of her time confused. It has really created a line in the sand between the characters who I think are writers and who aren't. And it's a shame because you got a guy like Ben Stokes, and he would be so much fun. However, I don't know, he doesn't even write. He can write A or V. I have ended each of the days, especially the past couple of days, with what I hope are fairly thoughtful pieces. I think they're both by Joshua. Dark Shadows on the surface is not that story. But now being in it, really being in the simulator, oh, it's definitely that story. He's putting his son in a capsule, just like Moses or like Kal-El or any of that, and sending him to another time. Sure, it's out of cowardice. He doesn't want to kill his son. It's compassion, it's cowardice, it's whatever. What I'm trying to do, and what I'm trying to lay the seeds for, and if you look, you can find them, is I'm always trying to keep the end of the series in sight. And if you can watch the show with the end of the series in sight, it has a completely different meaning, and it works, I think, on a much richer level, which is why, again, people who ignore 1841, they're push past that. Give it the old college try. And I write with that in mind, so that when we get to that, if I've been successful, if you've been reading the Collins Chronicles along the way, when we get to that point, it will make sense. Talking about what a Collins is, talking about why Barnabas needs to behave heroically, which takes him a long time to do, but his father's words are going to be there to echo in his ear. And I'm looking forward to starting week 2. Take care. Thank you.